Chasing paper, no time to waste. Let's go. Every morning that I rise, I'm thinking money on the brain. Used to count the pennies up while standing freezing in the rain. Now the figures got commas and the comma turned to gain. Never let the city break me even when it caused me pain. Bro on the corner with a vision, so one day we gon' shine, gon' shine. Me, I bottled all the pressure, turn the pressure into wine to wine. Mom was working double shifts, now I tell her sit and recline, recline. Took the struggle, made the music, every bar of mine is divine. Paper chase every day, stack it up, no delay. From the bottom came a long way. Money talk, hear it say. Paper chase every day. We don't fall, we don't sway. Came from nothing but a dream and a couple of broken shoes. Watched the older heads get lost, took a different path to choose. Never let the streets define me, kept my head out of the news. Every loss became a lesson, now I'm winning, paying dues. Bro said focus on the bad, leave the drama in the past, the past. Now the wave that we created, getting bigger, and it's fast, so fast. Counted every single coin, cause I knew it wouldn't last, would last. Now I'm laughing at the doubters, watch me lapping every lie. Paper chase every day. Stack it up, no delay. From the bottom came a long way. Money talk, hear it say. Paper chase every day. We don't fall, we don't sway. Still I'm grinding in the studio till 4 in the dark. Every melody a memory of struggling in the park. Turn the pain into a passion, lit a fire from a spark. Now they playing all my anthems in the city, leave a mark. Pour it up for all the days that we were starving and we prayed. Now the table getting fuller and the bills they all get paid. Keep it humble with my circle, that's the loyalty we made. Paper chasing, never stopping, it's a marathon parade. Money on the move, we got nothing to lose. Every step that we choose, leaving footprints, leaving clues. From the cold to the news, ain't no time for the blues. Paper chase, that's the muse, that's the muse. Stack it up, never stop, let's go. Cold nights on walls, we survive, yeah. Cold nights on the block when the wind cuts sharp like a blade. We're outside in the dark and I worry that prices get paid. Mama praying for her sons and the kind of life that she made. Every shadow of the story of a dead and never repaid. Used to walk with my hood up high, the tears of the city would bring. Got the melody, my arm around the music, the only thing. Sorry I don't wanna lose this way, but my heart about start to sing. Every cold night made me harder, now I'm flying without a wing. Cold nights we don't fall, heart of fire in the cold. Every story been told, worth more than the gold. Cold nights we stay bold, so too strong to be sold. Remember sleeping with my jacket, cause the heating wouldn't run. Watch my brother hold a family, while we waited for the sun. Never had it on a plate, so every bite of it was one. Now the cold don't feel as cold, but the war is nearly done. Bro told me keep the faith, said the morning gonna come. Now I'm walking through the rain, like the way ever could've known. Counted every freezing hour, every beat of the drum. Turn the struggle into purpose, and my pockets never glum. Cold nights we don't fall, heart of fire in the cold. Every story been told, worth more than the gold. Cold nights we stay bold, so too strong to be sold. Now that cold becomes a memory I carry in my chest. Every scar a little medal from a battle and a test. Never traded in my morals, even under all the stress. Stay beside my realest brothers, left the fakeness to the rest. Pour a little for the homies who ain't here to see the light, the light. Every cold and lonely evening turn a wrong into a right, a right. Now the one beside my circle is the strongest in the night, the night. Cold nights made us legends, now the future shining bright. Through the freezing and the frost, count the lessons, not the cost. Every battle that we lost made us stronger, made us boss. In the cold we were lost, now we shining like a gloss. Cold nights never toss, never toss, oh. We survive. Every time, cold night. On the road every day, you already know. On the road every day, you already know. On the road since the morning, when the city barely woke. Hustling for a future while the others only spoke. Every promise that I made to my mom I never broke. Turned the smoke into a fortune, lit fire from a spark of hope. Bro outside in the cold and he tells me hold it down, hold down. Now I'm wearing the success like a king inside a crown, a crown. Used to wander through the city with a permanent frown, a frown. Now I'm spinning in the spotlight and I'm running through the town. On the road, 10 toes, every hustle it grows. Where I'm going, who knows, far from where we arose. On the road, here we go, never stopping the flow. On the road in the rain and the sun never picking a side. So my brother chasing dreams while the system tried to divide. Never folded under pressure, kept my circle and my pride. Every detour was a teacher and the lessons multiplied. Bro said keep your eyes ahead, leave the past where it belong. Now I'm building up an empire, and the bricks are getting strong, so strong. Counted every wrong direction, till I knew where I belong. On the road I found my purpose, now I'm singing every song. On the road, 10 toes, every hustle it grows. Where I'm going, who knows, far from where we arose. On the road, here we go, never stopping. Still I'm moving with a mission and a map inside my mind. Every mile a little story of the things I left behind. Never chasing validation, peace of mind is what I find. Kept my loyalty intact to the realest on my line. Pour it off for all the journeys that were off along the way. Every road that nearly broke me only taught me how to stay. Now the destination glowing and the doubters got to pay. On the road forever rolling, watch me conquer every day. Down the road, down the line, leave the worry behind. Every sign, post a sign, every climb is divine. On the road, you will shine, it's a future of mine. Never folding, we grind, we grind. 10 toes on the road to school, 10 toes on the road to school. 10 toes on the road to school. Glow up, look at us now. Glow up, look at us now. Look how far we came from the days we had nothing to do. Used to share a single meal and we never complain at all. Now the trophies on the shelf and we standing up walking tall. Every doubt that I face watched me prove every one of them wrong. Bro outside since the cold never folded, he held it down, held down. Now we glowing like the city when the night turns into a town, a town. Used to walk around the block with a heavy permanent frown, a frown. Now the glow up so apparent and we wearing a crown, a crown. Glow up, watch us shine, came a long way in time. Bottom to the top we climb, every struggle was a sign. Glow up, look how we flying, from the cold and the grinding. glow up from the basement to the stage with the lights so loud. Mama smiling at her boy and you can see she's so proud. Never sold my soul for fame, kept it real, never bowed. Every promise that I kept, now I'm floating on the cloud. Bro said never lose your roots even when the bag get heavy, get heavy. Now we celebrate the wins but be humble and steady, so steady. Counted every empty pocket to the table, was ready, was ready. Now the glow up so contagious, keep the energy heady, yeah. Glow up, watch us shine. Came a long way in time. Bottom to the top we climb. Every struggle was a sign. Glow up, look how we flying. From the cold and the grinding. Still I'm thankful for the lessons that the struggle would teach. Every level that I reach is a level I would preach. Never burnt a single bridge with the family I keep. Get my circle nice and tight with the loyalty deep. Pour it up for the believers who were down from the start. Every glow up tells a story of a hustle and a heart, Now we shining in the city like a masterpiece of art, Glow up, never finish, it's a brand new, fresh start. From the dust we rose, in the cold we were froze. Now the glow up it shows, every door that we chose. Keep it real with the bros, that's the way that it goes. Watch the legacy grow, watch it grow. Glow up, never stopping, you know. Trapped in the city, trying to break free. Trapped inside the city with the concrete and the grey. Watching every dream defy, like the system won't delay. Every corner held a hustle and the price that I would pay. Never let the maze consume me, even when I lost my way. Bro outside in the trap, and he tells me find a route. Now I'm finding all the exits, and I'm shouting it out loud. Used to feel the walls closing, full of pressure and of doubt. Now I'm breaking through the ceiling, watch me figuring it out. Trapped in the city, break free. Concrete jungle, that's me. Finding a way, you'll see. Out of the maze, I'll be. Trapped in the sea, break free. So too strong to agree. Trapped inside a postcode where the future feels so small. So my brothers lose their way against the back of the wall. Never let the trap define me, I was destined for it all. Every setback was a setup for a stronger me to cool. Bro said use it as a fuel, turn the struggle to a flame. Now I'm rising through the smoke and I'm escaping all the blame. Counted every locked up door till I refusing the game. Now I'm breaking out the city, putting West on the frame. Trapped in the city, break free. Concrete jungle, that's me. Finding a way, you'll see. Out of the maze, I'll be. Trapped in the city, break free. So too strong to agree. Now the city that once trapped me is a city that I own. Every street that tried to break me made me sharper, made me grow. Never left my people stranded, took my family from the zone. Built a kingdom from the rubble, now I'm sitting on a throne. Pour it up for everybody who was fighting for the cage. Every page that felt like ending was a brand new fresh page. Now I'm flying past the limits and I'm writing my own stage. My stage, trapped no longer in the city, now I'm turning the page. Through the concrete and the cold, broke the mold. Every story that was told, now it's golden, now it's gold. Out the trap, breaking hold, taking everything I'm owed. Free at last from the cold, break free every time, you know. Loyalty over everything, you already know. Loyalty is everything, it's a code that I will keep. So the snakes around me sliver, while my real ones stay deep. Every promise that I made to my brothers I will keep. Never switched up on my people, even when the price was steep. Bro outside in the rain, said he ride for me forever, forever. Me, I'll do the same in any storm, in any kind of weather. Counted every fake up smile, then the difference getting clever. Now I'm rolling with the real ones, we gon' shine in this endeavor. Loyalty, that's the code. Ride together on the road, with my bros lighting the load. Every story we wrote, loyalty never sold. Worth far more than the gold. Loyalty when the times get hard and the money get low. So the fake ones disappear when the camera wouldn't glow. Kept it 10 with my circle, that's the only ones I know. Every brother in the trenches gets a portion when I grow. Bro said never leave a soldier when the bout gets rough, gets rough. Now we standing all together, and they know that we are tough, so tough. Counting every back that turn, learn a lesson when it's tough, it's tough. Now the loyalty between us is the realest kind of stuff. Loyalty, that's the code. Ride together on the road, with my bros lighting the load. Every story we wrote, loyalty never sold. Worth far more than the gold. Now the bag is getting bigger, but the love has stayed the same. Every brother by my side gets a share of all the fame. Never let the riches change me or the people that I claim. Stay beside my realest soldiers, kept the loyalty aflame. Pour it up for the day ones who were here from the start, Every fake one that departed only purified my heart. Now we riding into glory and we never gon' part. Loyalty between my brothers is a masterpiece of art. Through the highs and the lows, that's the way that it goes. Keep it real with the bros, in the rain and the snows. Loyalty that we chose, watch the brotherhood grow. Never folding, we rose, we rose. Loyalty forever, you know. Dreams to reality, watch it happen. Had a dream when I was younger that they laughed at in the class. So the boy from the estate ain't gon' make it, gonna pass. Now I'm proving every doubt wrong, the future come fast. Turn my visions into victories that built to last. Bro, believe me, from the day when there was nothing in the bank. Now we sipping at the top and it's the loyalty I thank. Used to scribble all my dreams on the paper that was blank. Now the dreams became a fortune and I'm climbing every rank. Dreams to reality, watch the boy finally make it out mentally. Stronger than the gravity. Dreams to reality, living out my prophecy. Had a vision in the dark that I would carry for the storm. So my brothers full asleep on dreams the second it was born. Never let the world convince me that my dreams would be torn. Every doubt became a fuel for the future being formed. Bro said hold on to the vision when the road get tough. Now we living what we pictured and it's never been enough. Counted every sleepless night when the going got rough. Now the dreams are turning real and I'm made of stronger stuff. Dreams to reality, watch the boy finally make it out mentally. Stronger than the gravity. Dreams to reality, living out my prophecy. Now the dreams that once seemed distant, all the life that I live, every sacrifice I made was the most that I could give. Never traded in my future for a moment so primitive. Kept my eyes upon a prize with a mind so positive. Poured up for every dreamer who was told he couldn't fly, couldn't fly. Every limit that they set me, watch me break it, watch me try, watch me try. Now the dreams became my mansion and I'm reaching for the sky, the sky. Dreams to reality, no more asking myself why. From a dream in the night to a life in the light, every vision was right. Kept the future in sight, now the dreams taking flight. Shining ever so bright. Made it real, made it right, made it right. Dreams to reality, you know, you know, you know. Dreams to reality, you know. Stuck it up, count it up, let's go. Stuck it up, count it up. Stack it up, count it up, let's go. Stack it up, count it twice, every figure getting right. Used to struggle for the change in the freezing cold at night. Now the paper getting longer and the future getting bright. Every hour that I grinded turned the wrong into a right. Bro outside in the trap, said the bag gon' come in time, in time. Now I'm cashing in the visions, every melody a dime, a dime. Counted every single pound when there wasn't even a dime, a dime. Now I'm stacking up the numbers and I'm doing this sublime. Stack it up, watch it grow. From the bottom, here we go. Count the paper nice and slow. Every figure gonna show. Stack it up, never low. Money moving, that's the flow. Stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. From the days we were starving with empty hands, watch the seasons change around me as I formulate the plans. Never let the pressure crack me, I was built to understand. Every coin became a brick and now I'm building up the land. Bro said save it, never blow it, keep your eyes upon the prize, the prize. Now I'm multiplying figures and I'm making them rise, them rise. Counted every empty pocket, now I'm cutting all the ties, the ties. Stack it up and keep it humble, that's the truth, never lie. Stack it up, watch it grow. From the bottom, here we go. Count the paper nice and slow. Every figure gonna show. Stack it up, never low. Money moving, that's the flow. Now the figure's getting heavy, but I keep my circle small. Every pound a little memory, struggling through it all. Never let the riches change me or the morals I installed. Stay beside the realest people, took them with me through the wall. Pour it up for all the days when the table was so bare, so bare. Every penny that I stacked came from struggle and from prayer, from prayer. Now I'm sitting on a fortune, but I'm humble and I'm fair, I'm fair. Stack it up forever, rising, it's a journey beyond compare. Count it up, count it slow, watch the numbers, watch them grow. From the core to the glow, every figure gonna show. Stack it up, that's the code, lighting everybody's load. Building up what we're old, what we're old. Stack it up. Never stop, you know. Made it out against the odds, yeah. Made it out the trenches where they said we never grow. Used to walk around the ends with a heavy load of woe. Now I'm standing at the top and I'm putting on a show. Every battle that I fought was a seed I had to sow. Bro outside in the cold, never folded, he held a line, the line. Now we sipping in the sun and the future looking divine, divine. Used to count the empty days, now I'm cashing every sign, every sign. Made it out against the odds, now the city is mine, oh mine. Made it out, here I stand. Came so far from the sun. Built it all in my hand. Now the future is grand. Made it out, understand. Far beyond what was planned. Made it out of postcode where the future was so dim. Watched my brothers fade away while I was holding to the limb. Never let the streets defeat me even when the lights got dim. Every loss became a lesson, kept on swimming, never sink or swim. Bro said never stop the climb even when the air get thin. Now we standing on the mountain and we wearing it like skin, like skin. Counted every empty night till the morning, let me in, let me in. Made it out, now we winning, this the start, not the end. Made it out, here I stand. Came so far from the sun. Built it all with my hand. Now the future is grand. Made it out, understand. Far beyond what was planned. Now I'm thankful for the journey and the struggle that it brought. Every scar, a little lesson in the battle that I fought. Never traded in my values for the things that can't be bought. Stay beside my realest soldiers, that's the loyalty I taught. Pour it up for the ones who didn't make it to the day. Every memory I carry as I'm shining on my way. Now I'm living for the family and the price they had to pay. Today, made it out and never looking back, I'm here to stay. From a cold to the crown, never let the world drown. Made it out of the town, turn a frown to a crown. Stand up tall, never down, with a legacy proud. Made it out, take a bow, take a bow. Made it out forever, you know. Made it out. Yeah, it's like 10 toes, you know I go. Yeah. Starting and ends with a dream and a busted phone screen. Now I'm counting up the paper that I never thought I'd seen. Mom used to worry, but I told her keep it serene. Every corner that I turned was a lesson in between. Bro on the block in the cold, that's the life of a fiend for the road. Me, I switched it to flows, now the streams turn to gold, like I'm sold. I remember empty plates and a heart full of hate when it froze. Now the bag getting fat and I'm laughing at how the story unfroze. Westside wave, that's me. Came from the cold, you see. 10 toes never freeze. Paper grow like the trees. Westside wave, that's me. Made it out, can't believe. Grew up with a postcode, could put a young soul in a hearse. Saw the older man fool, and it taught me to rehearse my verse. Tight controlled on the mic, never spill what I keep in my purse. Counted every little L, cause the come up was a slow burn worse. Bro said all the line, said the grind gonna pay you in time, Now they gal in the club wanna wine when I'm spending my shine, Mama proud of her son, said the struggle was only a sign. Now I'm west to the world, put a city on every design. Westside wave, that's me. Came from the cold, you see. 10 toes never freeze. Paper grow like the trees. Westside wave, that's me. Made it out, can't believe. Yeah. Used to dream in the dark with the rain on the leaking estate. Now the lights on the stage and the crowd singing every replay. Never sold out my soul, kept it real with the dogs on the way. Told my brother we made it, he smiled and he said, this our day. Pour a drink for the ones that ain't here, raise it up to the sky, Every tear that I cried turned to profit, no need for goodbye. We were hungry and broke but we hold it down, loyal and tied, so tight. Now the west side glow and the future is shining so bright. From the bottom we rose, Never thought that we chose every door that was closed. Now open it shows, keep it 10 with my bros. That's the cold, west to the world, watch it grow. Watch it grow. Beside me, forever, you know.
Down ends, innit? Man's them from the block. South side, you get me?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Down ends.
Down ends, man's done grew where the cold winds blow. Concrete in the council blocks, that's the only home I know. Bridges on the corner, from the days we were small. Watch the older mans, them ride out and fall. Now man's on the road with the same kind of motion. Wap on the waist, that's the down ends devotion. Cold on the nights when the street lights flicker. Man's I'm on the move, gotta keep it quicker. Down ends, that's the place where I'm from. Cold London cold, where the mans, them come. Down ends, we the realest in the game. Brethrens for life, that's the down ends name. Cold world, but the ends keep us tight. Down ends, mans them never lose the fight.
Down ends taught me how to read in between, how to spot a snitch in the cold on the scene. Mans don't talk loud, mans and keep it discreet. Brethrens on the move through the cold on the street. Watch the cars that pass, watch the faces that gaze. Down ends paranoid, that's the cold concrete maze. Out here ain't no time for the soft and the slow. Down ends mentality, that's the cold on its flow.
Down ends, that's the place where I'm from. Cold London cold, where the mans them come. Down ends, we the realest in the game. Brethrens for life, that's the down ends name. Cold world, but the ends keep us tight. Down ends, mans them never lose the fight. Mans them gone, but the ends still carry the name. Down ends forever, never doing it the same. Lost too many brethrens to the cold London grave. Down ends in our heart to the dying day. Now man's moved through the ends with the weight of the past. The memories of brethrens that the cold took at last. Down ends raised me, made me hard as the stone. Man's them never weak, never standing alone. Brethrens by the side through the cold London rain. Down ends loyalty, that's the bond and the pain on the road. Forever with the ends in the chest. Down ends, man's them put it all to the test. Down ends, man's for life innit. Cold London made us. Brethrens forever. On the block, innit?
Mans don't sleep, you get me?
Down ends. Yeah. On the block with the mans, them trapping through the night. Bare ops in the area, but we moving on site. Slide for the ends with my brethren, it's on me. Watch the ride, pull up slow, that's how it has to be. Mans don't talk, mans just move how we move. Up on the waist, gotta have it for the proof. Down ends raised me, taught me how to survive. Out in London cold, gotta keep yourself alive. On the block, mans don't sleep, never rest. Down ends with the ones that they put to the test. On the block, riding out for the cold. Mans done moving with the stories untold. Cold world, but the ends keep us strong. On the block, that's where mans belong. Yeah. Man's on the block when the street lights flicker. Bare faces in the dark, gotta read them quicker. Ops come sliding, but we always on a watch. Down ends mentality, never slip, never botch. Brethrens with the whack, mans I'm ready to defend. Out here in London cold, that's the way that it ends. Mans don't trust nobody from outside the ends. Cold concrete teach you, that's the lessons it sends. On the block, mans don't sleep, never rest. Down ends with the ones that they put to the test. On the block, riding out through the cold. Mans done moving with the stories untold. Cold world, but the ends keep us strong. On the block, that's where mans belong. Lost a couple brethrens to the cold London street. Man's on the ground cause the ends took the beat. Pour out for the falling like a candle in the dark. Down ends forever, mans them leave them all. Now man's move for the ends with their eyes always open. Bare paranoia in the chest, mans them never hoping. Down ends told me trust is a thing that you earn. Brethrens from the start are the only ones I learned. On the block to the casket, that's the cold that we live. Cold London ends, that's the
the love that we give. Man's them on the road through the cold grey rain. Down ends forever, that's the bond and the chain. On the block, down ends forever. Mans don't sleep, you get me? Cold London ends. Oh, 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 oh.
Right out in it. Man's them on the move. Cold London night.
Ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out when the moon hit the cold London sky. Man's them in the whip with the eyes on the high. Tinted out windows, can't see who inside. Brethren's on the move, that's the down ends ride. Pull up to the area, watch the corners for the threat. Man's them ready always, never showing no sweat. Ride out silent, that's the way that we operate. Cold London mentality, that's the gangster fate. Ride out, man's them moving through the night, through the night. Cold London cold, gotta keep it tight, keep it tight. Ride out, never tellin' where man's them go. Man's them go. Down and silent, that's the only way to know, way to know. Cold world, man's them ride through the rain, through the rain. Ride out forever, that's the down and chain. Man's them ride out with the bridges on the back. Cold on the streets, man's them never like. Eyes on the rear view, eyes on the side. Down ends paranoid, that's the cold on this ride. What's the corners where the ops used to pose? Man's them on the move, never slowing the most. Ride out till the sun start to break in the cold. Down ends forever, that's the story untold. Ride out, man's them moving through the night, through the night. Cold, London cold, gotta keep it tight, keep it tight. Ride out, never tell them where man's them go. Man's them go. Down and silent, that's the only way to know, way to know. Cold world, man's them ride through the rain, through the rain. Ride out forever, that's the down and chain. Bridges on the ride, that ain't make it back home, make it back home. Once I'm gone in the cold grey London zone, London zone. Ride out forever, that's the bond that we keep, that we keep. Down and London, never go to sleep. Now man's them ride out with the weight of the past. Cold on the memories, man's them built to last. Down and forever, that's the code that we give. Brethren's on the ride, that's the love that we give. Ride out to the casket, that's the way that we go. Cold London streets, man's them never gonna slow. Down ends forever, that's the bond and the road. Man's them ride out, where the down ends low. Ride out, ride out, ride out. Man's them on the move, cold London forever. Down ends for life.
Bro, listen. Choice shit. We've been on this.
Bro, I've been hustling since the snow start to fall. Detroit cold, ain't no warm in this place at all. Moving through the east side with the brethren on me. Watching every car pass, that's just how I gotta be. Mama in the house trying to keep the lights on. I'm in the streets trying to make the wrong feel right gone. Detroit raised me different from the rest of the kids. Cold Motor City, that's the home where I live. Scamming through the cold, that's the Detroit way. Hustling every night, gotta get to a better day. Scamming through the snow with the brethren on the side. Cold Motor City, that's the home where we ride. Cold world, but Detroit make it strong. Scamming through the cold all night long. Bro, the east side cold when the wind start to bite. Man's on the corner under flickering street light. Plotting on the next move, never thinking too small. Detroit hustle different, that's the code on his call. Got the laptop running, got the phone on the line. Moving through the digital, getting that paper, that's mine. Cold Detroit teacher, ain't nobody gon' save. Hustle to the casket, hustle to the grave. Scamming through the cold, that's the Detroit way. Hustling every night, gotta get to a better day. Scamming through the snow with the brethren on the side. Cold Motor City, that's the home where we ride. Cold world, but Detroit make it strong. Scamming through the cold all night long. Lost a couple bridges to the cold Detroit street. Man's them gone with a cold motor meet. Standing for survival, that's the only way. Cold Detroit forever, that's the price that we pay. Now I move through the city like I've been here before. Cold Detroit memories from the days I was poor. East side, west side, every block got a story. Cold Motor City, that's the home and the word. Hustling forever, that's the only way I know. Cold Detroit raised me with the cold-hearted glow. Scamming through the night with the brethren on me. Detroit forever, that's the way it has to be. Detroit, bro. Cold Motor City. We've been hustling. Forever, you feel me?
East side, bro. That's where I'm from. Detroit shit. East side with abandoned houses, staying empty lots and broken windows. That's the cold land where a young boy gotta hustle just to make a meal. Cold Detroit teach you that the streets ain't never fair deal. Mama on the porch when the sun start to set, watching me leave the house. Ain't sure if we gon' met. East side raised me different from the kids in the suburbs. Cold Motor City memories that the heart preserves. East side, that's the home where I'm from. Cold Detroit, cold. That's the place where mans come, East side, every block got a story to tell, Cold Motor City, that's the heaven and the hell, Cold world, but the east side made me real, East side forever, that's the cold-hearted deal. East side when it's cold like the bones in the frame. Cold Detroit mornings when the snow take the name. Walking to the corner store with the cash in my hand, watching every shadow on the cold motor lane. Bridges on the porch when the street lights flicker, plotting on the come up, getting the moves quicker. East side taught me hustle is the only way out. Cold Motor City, that's the bond and the rock. East side, that's the home where I'm from. Cold Detroit, cold. That's the place where mans come, East side, every block got a story to tell, Cold Motor City, that's the heaven and the hell, Cold world, but the east side made me real, East side forever, that's the cold-hearted deal. East side, took some brethrens that I'll never see. Cold Detroit, cold, left a piece of me. Empty lots remind me of the brothers that fell. East side forever, that's the heaven and the hell. Now I drive through the east side, see the memories alive. Every house, every corner, every cold-hearted dive. Cold Detroit changed, but the bone's still the same. East side in the heart, that's the cold-hearted name. Mama still here, thank the Lord every day. Cold Motor City made me, that's the price that I pay. East side, forever, that's the home that I keep. Cold Detroit, memories never go to sleep. East side, Detroit, forever. Cold Motor City, that's the home, bro. Fucking shit up, bro. Detroit shit. We don't play. Bro, we fucking shit up. Since the day we was born, Detroit cold mentality, that's the cold-hearted scoring. Came from the east side where the cold winds blow. Now we eating real good, getting that Motor City dough. Brethrens on the corner, we don't talk to the police. Cold Detroit cold, never break the cold peace. Moving through the city with the swagger of a king. Cold Motor money, that's the song that we sing. Fucking shit up, that's the Detroit way. Cold Motor City every night and every day. Fucking shit up, never slow down the pace. Cold Detroit cold, that's the gangster embrace. Cold world, but we running it up, fucking shit up, with the cold-hearted cup. Bro, we moving through the city like we own every block. Cold Detroit hustle, never stop on the clock. Breakers by the side with the chains on the neck. Cold Motor City, that's the cold-hearted check. Pull up to the spot in the foreign on chrome. Same cold gangster from the Cold Detroit home. Fucking shit up, that's the only thing we know. Cold Motor City, that's the cold-hearted flow. Fucking shit up, that's the Detroit way. Cold Motor City every night and every day. Fucking shit up, never slow down the pace. Cold Detroit cold, that's the game.
Gangsta embrace. Cold world, but we running it up, fucking shit up, with the cold-hearted cup. For the brethren from the east side that ain't here, Cold Detroit took them, left a permanent tear. Fucking shit up for the names that we carry. Cold Motor City forever, that's the bond we marry. Now we moving through the city with the empire in hand. Cold Detroit memories, that's the cold motor land. East side to the suburbs, we running it all. Cold Motor City, that's the cold gangsta call. Fucking shit up forever, that's the way that we live. Cold Detroit hustle, that's the love that we give. Brethren for life through the cold and the snow. Cold Motor City, that's the way that we go. Fucking shit up, Detroit forever. Cold Motor City, we don't play, bro.
Bro, Brooklyn cold kid, that is real. You bugging if you ain't know. What? Brooklyn cold. Brooklyn cold when no one hit the avenue. Kid on the corner with the heart that the cold turn blue. Stay on point, never let your guard down. Brooklyn cold, that's the throne and the crown. Ride through the borough with the brethrens on the side. Watching every car that pass, that's the Brooklyn ride. Mans don't trust nobody from outside the zone. Brooklyn cold mentality, that's the heart turned to stone. Brooklyn cold kid, that's the realest in the game. And NY drill forever, that's the cold-hearted name. Brooklyn cold, riding through the cold gray streets. Man's the moving silent, never slow on the beats. Cold world, with the borough, keep us strong. Brooklyn cold forever, that's the New York song. Brooklyn taught me how to read in between the lines. How to spot the snake before the cold-hearted designs. Man's on the corner with the hoodie pulled tight. Cold New York winter, that's the cold on his sight. Brethrens from the start, that's the only ones I trust. Brooklyn cold mentality, never sleep, never bust. Kid on the move with the eyes on the prowl. Cold New York streets, man's the never on how. Brooklyn cold kid, that's the realest in the game. In the NY drill forever, that's the cold-hearted name. Brooklyn cold, riding through the cold gray streets. Man's the moving silent, never slow on the beats. Cold world, but the borough keep us strong. Brooklyn cold forever, that's the New York song. Lost a couple brethrens to the cold NY street. Man's I'm gone with a cold, 5 borrows me. Brooklyn cold forever, that's the bond we keep. NY drill, man's them never go to sleep. Now I move through the borough with the weight of the past. Brooklyn memories, man's them built to last. Cold New York raised me, make a heart cold steel. NY drill mentality, never slow, never kneel. Ride through the city with the brethrens on me. Brooklyn forever, that's the way it gotta be. Cold New York streets through the cold gray rain. Brooklyn cold, that's the bond in the chain. Brooklyn cold. NY drill forever, man's never see. Cold world, yeah. Five boroughs, kid. NY cold. 5 boroughs, kid. NY cold. That up. 5 boroughs, that's the city where the cold heart grow. Brooklyn to the Bronx where the cold winds blow. Queens of Manhattan, every block got a tail. Staten in the distance, that's the cold on the sail. Man's them on the move through the cold New York street. Bridges by the side where the cold boroughs meet. NY drill mentality, never slow on the rise. 5 boroughs cold, that's the truth in disguise. 5 boroughs, that's the city where we from. Cold NY cold, where the mans them come. 5 boroughs, every block got a name. NY drill forever, that's the cold-hearted gang. Cold world, but the city make us hard. 5 boroughs forever, that's the NY card. 5 boroughs cold like the heart in the stone cold New York. When a kid feel alone. Man's on the train through the cold gray tunnel. Brethrens with the rap in the cold-hearted funnel. NY drill cold, never speak on the law. Come cold boroughs told me that's the bond in the drum. Kid on the move through the cold city night. 5 boroughs forever, that's the cold on his sight. 5 boroughs, that's the city where we from. Cold NY cold, where the mans them come. 5 boroughs, every block got a name. NY drill forever, that's the cold-hearted gang. Cold world, but the city make us hard.
barrels forever, that's the NY car. Lost too many brethren to the cold NY ways. 5 barrels took them in the cold-hearted haze. Pour out for the fallen, light a candle for the dead. 5 barrels forever, that's the cold. New York thread. Now I move through the boroughs with the eyes always wide, cold New York memories. That's the cold-hearted ride, Brooklyn raised me up, that's the heart of the cold. 5 barrels forever, that's the story untold. And why drilling the bone, that's the only thing I know. Cold New York streets with a cold-hearted grow. Bridges for life through the cold city haze. 5 barrels forever, that's the cold-hearted maze. 5 barrels, and why drill forever? Cold city made us, you bugging if you ain't know.
Trill man, Memphis shit.
Cold city slow.
Trill man, Memphis shit.
Cold city slow.
Trill man, that's the only way that I walk. Memphis cold mentality, never weaken the talk. Came up from the southern where the cold sun baked. Cold Memphis nights when the bones start to ache. Bridges on the porch with the slow Memphis vibe. Cold city heat, that's the cold-hearted tribe. Moving through the M like the ghost in the haze. Cold Memphis forever, that's the cold-hearted maze. Trill man, that's the only way to live. Cold Memphis cold, that's the love that we give. Love we drill man, never fold in the cold. Memphis forever, that's the cold story told. Cold world, but the M keep us slow. Trill man forever, that's the cold gray flow. Trill man move slow through the cold gray night. Memphis cold streets, never giving up the fight. Bridges by the side from the cold southern day. Memphis forever, that's the cold honest way. Cold city raised me with the slow Memphis grind. Low 5 Memphis vibe, that's the cold-hearted mind. Move through the M like the spirits in the air. Cold Memphis forever, that's the cold-hearted prayer. Trill man, that's the only way to live. Cold Memphis cold, that's the love that we give. Love we trill man, never fold in the cold. Memphis forever, that's the cold story told. Cold world, but the M keep us slow. Trill man forever, that's the cold gray flow. Memphis took some bridges that I'll never see. Cold M cold, left a permanent debris. Bow out for the fallen in the cold southern haze. Memphis forever in the cold-hearted maze. Now I move through the M with the weight of the slow. Cold Memphis memories that the ghost done show. Brethrens in the sky from the cold southern night. Memphis forever, that's the cold-hearted sight. Trill man in the bone, that's the only thing I know. Cold Memphis raised me with the slow-hearted flow. Move slow through the cold, gray Memphis rain. Trill man forever, that's the bond in the chain. Trill man, Memphis forever. Cold city slow. Cold M cold, that's the slow, honest truth. Cold M man, Memphis slow. Cold southern haze. Memphis slow, cold southern haze. Cold M, that's the home where the slow gangster reside. Memphis raised me up with the cold southern pride. Bridges from the M with the cold-hearted way. Memphis forever, that's the code on this day. Move through the city like the spirits in the night. Cold mentality, that's the slow on this sight. Came from the southern where the cold heart grow. Memphis forever, that's the slow-hearted flow. Cold that's the home where the slow gangsta live. Memphis cold, that's the love that we give. Cold forever, never bend, never break. It's in the heart, that's the code on this tape. Cold world, but they keep us slow. Cold forever, that's the cold southern glow. Cold raised me different from the rest of the place. Memphis slow mentality, that's the cold-hearted grace. Brethrens on the porch through the cold southern haze. Memphis forever in the slow-hearted maze. Move through the M with the eyes on the ghost. Cold city memories that the heart hold the most. Trill Maine forever, that's the bond that we share. Memphis cold that's the cold-hearted prayer. Cold that's the home where the slow gangsta live. Memphis cold, that's the love that we give. Cold and forever, never bend, never break. Memphis in the heart, that's the cold, honest take. Cold world, but them keep us slow. Cold and forever, that's the cold southern glow. Lost some real ones to the cold Memphis night. Cold took them out the cold gray light. For a little out, for the break and gone. Cold forever, that's the slow heart. Now I move through the M with the slow gangsta pace. Cold Memphis memories all over the place. Brethrens in the sky from the cold southern way. Cold forever, that's the price that we pay. Trill Maine in the bone, that's the cold honest truth. Cold raised me from the cold gangsta youth. Memphis forever through the cold southern rain. Cold cold, that's the cold-hearted chain. Cold Memphis forever, slow gangsta. Cold southern haze.
I walk in the city, bad little B-I-T-C-H. She give me N-E-C-K. Poppin' the pity, bitch I'm a dog, I'm chasing a kitty. Finish a bucket. Slippin' up, dippin' up, dippin' up, dippin' up, dippin' up, dippin' up, dippin up, dippin up, dippin up. I walk in the city, bad little B-I-T-C-H. She give me N-E-C-K. Poppin' the pity, bitch I'm a dog, I'm chasing a kitty. Finish a bucket. Slippin' up, dippin' up, dippin' up, dippin' up. Slippin' up, dippin' up, dippin' up, dippin up. I'm at every type of party. I'm a Bombay Cardi. I like my chickens, I like Barbie. Driving a Harley. I clocked in the hotel lobby. Got it. She got me poppin'. Pull up a stopper, go and hit his noggin. It's gang, cause I keep an eye and I throw the Chanel to the Versace. I don't care what it cost you. Buy the gold full of 20 bands. Get 30K for the shoulder. Get the muddy money, now got dirty hands. She pushing 30, that's a no-no. Got a double R, it's a photo. They paying me for photos. 5%, see the chain vibe 5%. Watch him 20 move like a vet. Truck in the crib, but I keep a T-E-C-H. 20K what I get on the jet, 20K what I keep on my neck. I'm retarded cause I'm P-E-R-K-Y-G-T-K. Yeah, that's what I read. See him, I'm ready to rumble. I keep it clock so you know I can fumble. Never sick, I put that on my uncle. Brush him up, rumble. Brush him up, brunch. I'm in my notch, I'm tryna crunch him. Play, got the Dr. A, call him the egg. Runner, bitch, he running. Movie, I make a movie. I keep a T-O-O-L-I-E, draw me a draining the duty. Louis, I'm in Louis. Last name Cooley. Spend 100K on the jewelry. I walk in the city, bad little B-I-T-C-H. She give me N-E-C-K. Poppin' the bitty, bitch I'm a dog, I'm chasing a kitty. I finish a bucket. Slipping up, slipping up, slipping up, slipping up, slipping up. Slipping up, slipping up, slipping up.
Whoa, whoa, 18. Whoa, I'm in my A game. In my A game. I want the party in Cartier.
You know we can move, yeah. Step out the gym and get next. Spinning up to the crest, simplified. Never trust a boy, always a setup. If I see her up, I better get him. News feed up and I change up the level. Make it rain up and I change up the weather. To walk through I need 25 and better. All hundreds and they sticking together. Me and Emery thin, my man's up top rocking Gucci sweaters. Red bottoms always in the appearance. Pinky ring, Cartier lens. Ride around big body things. Blacked out, all you see is BEAMS. See me, I ain't worried about men. Hyped out, get up. My hitter started us, bulletproof just like a guardian.
And we seen you in the party, yeah.
We ain't squashing, so don't try to sorry us. I got rich friends and they rob you done if they want to, they route in the garden, yeah. Favy, spazzed in, 2 shows, back in, Fendi, fashion, Fendi, yeah, love. I put your chains on a napkin, ask my demons don't track him. My brother fried, then that brother fried. I don't even know how it happened.
Whoa, I'm in my A game. In my A game. I want the party in Cartier. I'm in my A game. In my A game. I want the party in Cartier.
It's Big Mac. Back on the deck. Shoot for the stars. Shoot for the stars. It's Big Mac. Back on the deck. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. Stars, stars. You know I shoot for stars. Aim for the moon. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for stars. Stars, stars. You know I shoot for stars. Aim for the moon. It's Big Mac, back on the deck. The ops know I keep it thick. Big blunts and big. Put the gaze of the heavens on deck. I'm a dinner with a plot. Know that I never stop. Ice on my wrist and we got big dots. Big boom, pull up on the blocks. Big boom, pull up in the dumpster. I'm a pro, know I'm a monster. Big body pop, never go under. Big body pop, never go under. I'm slow, put up in the attic. I never panic, ice on my paddock. Big 38, keep it steady. You know that we always ready for war. Even I do kicking your door. Swing my 4-4 for your hoes and more. Shoot out in that corner store. Shoot him in the belly, I keep it steady. She got a jetty, smoke big fatty. It's always messy, a whole lot of envy. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. You know I shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. You know I shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. You know I shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon. Don't call me back, I'll hit your head. Get hit with a tech. I got money, watch I get you clapped. Big blunts and big. My shooters got no remorse. Cash out and some more. Put a 4 liter. Ain't for the moon or the Venus. All of the Dior on my body, I ain't even know what it cost me. Louis V for the shoes, shut the fuck up, you stupid goof. All of my boys so reckless, send them in, take your necklace. Send them in, take your necklace, pop smoke, double G to tactics. One of my wrists, you can control it. Say no wrong, we spin it. Go Johnny Dang, go and bling it. Go Johnny Dang, go and bling it. Got power to take and stalking, I ain't even have to walk in. The party's open when I walk in. Big Benz for the walking. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it tall. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. You know I shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. Stars, stars. You know I shoot for the stars. Stars. Aim for the moon. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. Stars, stars. You know I shoot for the stars. Stars. Aim for the moon. Shoot for the stars, aim for the moon. Know that I get you boom. Lord, I keep it cool. Bitch, don't think that you cool. Shoot for the stars. Stars, stars. You know I shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon.
I don't wanna see.
Oh no. Keep the intro.
I don't wanna
Oh boy, you already know.
St. James sounds way better.
Smokey. Mozart, me and Lane still on the stage. Mozart, they ain't gonna stop us getting paid. Mozart, certain things ain't never gonna change. Never speak to them guys without your lawyer, cause they get the Mozart. My mings, they're putting more in the tank. Mozart, a lot of brothers came through the little pain. Mozart, I'm a hard animal, I'm a tame. To my son, wanna stay on the train. Look, brother, move. My main's down, brother, help him get her. Next pain up towards some providers. Never trust a boy, he's always a setup. If I see her up, I bet I'ma get her. Mix beat up and I change it to level. Make it rain up and I change it to weather. So walk through, I need 25 and cheddar. 400, had them stick it together. LV in a myriad tenor. My mings up, top rocking Gucci sweater. Red bottoms, rollies in the pen. Pinky ring, Cartier in length. Ride around, big body bends. Blacked out, all you see is spins. See me, I ain't worried about men. Act up, get a spot to your chin. H-O-L-L-L-O-W, tips got a quiet taste. Get straight from my brother and ace. Catch a hobby, then I'm back on the stage. If you ain't got a hobby, you can't relate. If you're a fan, you can't get in the car. Big woo, know I'm swelling with stars. Mama begging me to pray to Allah. Woke in the morning and calling me off. 41mm plain Jane. Brothers get locked and start naming names. Silly brother, get the luck on my way. Mom, so I'm just stuck in my ways. Hello, black about to read this a pillow. I like my chick brown, skin yellow. Her eyes fast, feel like jello. She say she wants to be me. Pop smoke on the TV, add another 15 on my checkings. She said she didn't believe me until I pulled up in a foreign. And I cashed out on the TV, snowman like Jeezy. VS, I'm freezing, red bottoms, I'm leading. Louboutin when I'm stepping, stone cold, I'm repping. Victory ain't for the W-E-A-P-O-N. Links down, check the scoreboard, I'ma pull up with his 4-5. Shake legs like Paul George.
I don't wanna see you fall.
I don't wanna see you.
I don't wanna see you
She like you always dripped up in Dior and always diamonds dancing. Boom. She like you always dripped up in Dior and always diamonds dancing. She like. She like you. She like you. hustle, we get the money. That's on the gang, I don't care what you do. Get to the breach, taking your malls. Where I'm from, you gotta stay like a glue. I'm the big four, I got tools in the coop. Talk out your mouth, you give up for your juice. No, you ain't gang, I'm big on that too. When you walk in this spot, brother, you better move. I'm with the after, all in my lane. In my MURDER. Bravado G. Hella rocks in my socks. Hella tools in my brief. This brother moving wild. That's where he gonna see all the wolves popping out the cut. Zone 33, she say you look skinny and handsome. You a gorgeous little gangster. She like you always dressed up in Dior and always diamonds dancing. She like you slipped on Rihanna. I tell her worth Rihanna. Everything white like Madonna. Only hit selected diamonds. Day-Day, everything through mega like Mayday. Who the F-U-C-K are you talking to crazy? If you don't know no peace, brother, pay me. Say that. I call it 8 for the Maybach. I'm 823, I get straight cash. If you got that work, I'ma take that. Said I'm big on that too. Know that I'm rude. Don't come to my block, they gon' give him the boot. I keep me a GLOCK, boot out the roof. 338, 322, rumble. Step on the field, watch them crumble. I'm so drip, like I stepped in the puddle. I back out and fit you and your Audi. Get put on a search, watch brothers lurk. I keep a GLOCK when I'm in church. Spin through your block, step on the clutch, fit the boy up, then I reverse. I don't wanna go to court, hop in my Porsche. Dripped in V-Long, Teddy Bear shirt. Get that boy a wash off, laser ain't no doubt. Tagging with a square, I'm like, who these brothers? Who these brothers? I don't know, I don't know. Rockstar, up and razor, boy start throwing. Bell is blazing, blazing. Boy talking roller. What's your name? What's your name? Where you going? Poor boy quick. One in the shed. 6, 7, 8. Beat that boy on leg. I don't give a F-U-C-K, cause all my friends is flash silver. Over here, you ain't got no business. You wanna be sneaky. Now look what that gets you. I don't wanna go to court. Hop in my Porsche. Dripped in V-Long. Teddy Bear shirt. Get that boy a wash. If I go ace, he gon' throw you off the stage. In his Cartier. I threw a rack back in the air, mama clear. She like you always dripped up in Dior and always diamonds dancing.
Boom.